Welcome everyone to this week's edition of Jackals Hockey TV. It's game 3 of the season here. We see the Jackals will be taking on the absolute Thrashers. On the left side of the screen, they'll be wearing ASHL temporary jerseys in the dark color because the Jackals are the home team. On the right there in their standard white jerseys with the blue and black trim. These two teams were in the same division last year, so they played each other 5 times last year. You see the games on the screen there. The Thrashers winning the first and last games of the season, with the Jackals taking 3 in a row in the middle of the season. So the Jackals had a 3-win, 2-loss record against the Thrashers last year. They did not meet in the playoffs, and they will meet here early in the season. So here's the lineup for tonight. You can see there are 4 scratches, John having yet still not played a game on this season, and a new spare in the lineup today, Brad Faber, playing defense for the Jackals. They're wearing number 47 tonight. The Thrashers very undermanned here to start this game, starting the game with just 6 players. You see very few of them there on the ice. They do get up to 8 players, though, for the actual game. We're going to start this one off deep in the Thrashers zone here. We see them clearing the puck out there. Bob tries to knock it down and just tips it down, but doesn't knock it all the way down, so it goes all the way down the ice, off his stick, no icing. Trevor sets it up for Gary, who's going to go coast to coast, just like the number 4 on his back there. He's going to rip that high glove. It's in the net. It's 1-0, and Trevor gets the assist, and Bob gets the assist from the bench after deflecting that puck deep in the Thrashers zone there. One of the least deserved assists you're probably going to see. Here come the Jackals again, the other way. Rob and Daryl exchange the puck, but Bob picks it up off the end. Tries to find Rob back door there. Can't get through to him, and he doesn't get a chance at it. But he's going to get a few more cracks at some shots as we see this game wear on. Here we see Gary with a nice point shot there, deflected by Stuhar off the post and into the corner. Jackals coming in waves here, taking advantage of the low amount of players coming in on the right there. That was Darwin. He gets a shot up high and doesn't go in. Here's a puck getting moved out of the Jackals zone there, up the wall, and Jared's going to pick it up on the move at center. He's going to go wide around that defender like he's standing still, cut back through, try to put it 5-hole, but the goalie sticks with him and keeps it out. Thrashers trying to get back in this one, going wide there, coming around, putting the puck through there, but Trevor sticks with it and slides across and directs it to the corner and makes the save. Here's Daryl down low with it. He's going to put the puck behind that there for the breakup, but it's going to hop over Bob's stick and hit the wall in the corner there and go right out to the point, which happens to get moved down low to the player right in front, who swipes it to the forehand and puts it by Trevor Lowe there, and this game is now tied up at 1. Here we see the puck at center, getting it thrown across, and the new guy, Brad, jumps up from the defensive zone there, picks it up, comes in all alone, tries to put it high glove where Gary put it there, but it goes over the net. Gary makes a little spin move there, another move at the point to move in, gets another good shot on net, and that pounces out to Rob, who gets a backhand there for a shot at net as well. And that's a flurry to end the first period, but it's still 1-1 as we move to the second. We see Gary stripping the puck there nicely, but then he gets tripped up as he puts the puck back through his legs there to try and play it in the corner, and the Jackals are going to go to the power play here. Here we see them moving it around. Brad over to Bob. He's going to wait. He looks. He sees Darwin on the other side there, but he can't handle the pass there and get the shot on net. Power play continues. Here they come in. Daryl puts across the ice there. He's going to put the puck on net. Bob tips it, but it goes wide to Rob, who has the yawning cage, and he deposits the puck in there like it's Boba Fett falling in the Sarlacc pit, and it's 2-1 for the Jackals. Rob gets his second goal of the year. Here come the Thrashers the other way. Nice little pass across there. Trevor tracks it well and windmill gloves it there. Makes a save. Shows the world he's got it. 2-1 still. There's Jason with the awkward looking block there. He gets tripped, but he fell right into the shooting lane of the puck and gets a good block there. Here comes Gary the other way. Puts the puck out front to Stuhar. Gets a good shot on that there. Goalie makes a save, but Aaron is there to bang away at the rebound a couple of times till it finally goes in. There's Aaron Hogan with his second goal of the season, and it's now 3-1 for the Jackals. Now here come the Thrashers looking to get back in this one. With the move around Gary there, the player's going to cut through the crease there and try to put it backhand, but Trevor stays strong and keeps it out. Back down the other end now. Here's Bob trying to put that puck through from the point. He gets blocked, so now he's got to get on his horse and get back there. He's going to come in, and the player is going to try to pass it across instead, and Bob gets back and tips it wide. I think Trevor would have had it either way. Here's a chance at the other end now. Aaron puts it across to Rob again with another chance. He's had a multitude of chances today. Had some empty net there, but he couldn't tip it into the yawning cage this time. You see the Thrashers the other way, getting a good hard shot off high there, but flashing out that blocker. Trevor turns it aside, and then it goes the other way, and the pass goes up to Rob, who goes in on a breakaway so fast that he's ahead of the live barn camera. His move to the left is denied by the goalie, but then he finds Aaron coming in late, and Aaron gets a backhand from the other side of the net, which the goalie turns aside to the corner. Here we come again. Here's the pass over to Brad on the right side. He's going to bobble it a bit, and he's going to cut to the middle. He get a shot on net, and a perfect screen there from Rob in front. Puck goes through, and the new guy gets a goal in his first game with the Jackals, and it's now 4-1 for the Jackals as we get late into the second period here. The Thrashers are not giving up here, though. Here we see a stretch pass with just seconds left in the second period there with 1 or 2 seconds left. But Trevor turns it aside, and it's 4-1 heading to the third period. Off the opening faceoff, Rob is going to put this down the wall here. He's going to take it around to the side, and it's going in behind the net. Darryl retrieves it, holds onto it there. Rob slides to the middle. One-timer from the knee like Ovechkin, right in the middle of the slot there, puts it up high and over the goalie, and Rob's got his second of the game and third of the season here, and it's now 5-1 for the Jackals early in the third period. More from the Jackals here. Here we see Brad intercepting a puck at center, taking it in wide. He slides it across, and Jers all alone in front. He tries to go 5-hole again like he did earlier in the game, but again, the goalie denies it. That takes us back to the other end. Here's Brad behind the net. He's in trouble a bit there. He gets stolen away from him. Player puts the pass out front, and it gets saved by Trevor and put to the corner. But the Thrashers don't give up there. They attack here, and there's an exchange between Darryl and Rob that doesn't work out. The puck gets put back to the middle where there are 2 Thrashers all alone in front, and that's enough for them to put that one through Trevor there and close the gap a little bit to make it 5-2. Teams continue to trade chances here. Here we see Jared picking that puck up in the neutral zone. He's going to weave right with it, then back left. And then he's going to open up his stance there to get a good hard shot up high there on the goalie, but he fights it off. And that's a stretch pass the other way. A player hanging out behind the 2 defenders. Bob's going to come hard there and get his stick on it just before that player can get a shot off the breakaway. Here we see some more action from Rob here. He's going to create a turnover at the neutral zone there, move in on the left, try a slick little backhand pass to Aaron, doesn't get through, but Stuhar finishes it for him to Aaron all alone in front. He sweeps that onto the net, but the goalie comes across, makes a save. So here they come again. Aaron holds up, puts it over to Rob on the board as Bob goes to the net with the screen, and Rob puts it through to him, but no one touches it, and it goes straight through the goalie. Rob scores from the half wall there, his third of the game, completing the hat trick. And it's now 6-2 for the Jackals. Not done either. Here they come the other way. Here we see Chris Weeger getting the puck there along the wall. He cuts through the middle, slices in there, puts it on net, and it goes in. Tipped in by Jeremy Marshall. And it's 7-2 now for the Jackals as the clock is winding down here in the third period. Jeremy's first of the season. We're going to see one more exchange here. There's a nice little scissor play there by Brad and Gary, and Brad goes up ice, tries to split the D here, gets through, gets a shot through onto the net, saved by the Thrashers goalie. And that's going to end this one, a 7-2 victory for the Jackals here tonight. So let's see what the stats were in the game. There you see Rob with his 4 points, including 3 goals, a couple players with +4 on the day, and Gary leading the way with 7 shots on net. So let's look at the season stats now. Rob with 8 points in the first 3 games to lead the team. And a majority of the players are on the stat sheet for the year. So let's have a look at the scoreboard this week, see the scores in the D division. You can see not a lot of action this week. And in fact, there's a couple of teams doubling up. 2 games there for the Absolute Thrashers, a win and a loss. 2 games for the Blades as well, 2 wins for them. So let's see how that translates to the standings. Still a lot of teams there in the standings. You can see as it hasn't quite yet been separated out. You see the Jackals there at 2-1 near the top of the table, with the same record as the Thrashers, actually, now 2-1, who were coming to this game undefeated before losing today. So now let's have a look at the schedule upcoming this week. Here you see the Jackals will be playing the Blades Hockey Club, another team that has yet to lose. They're 3-0 so far. You saw them win 2 games last week. The Jackals will be playing them on Thursday. That's it for this week's, folks. We'll see you next week.
Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper, I rule this day.